Hello! It's been a while, tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Secret of the Silver Blades with me, BlueAnkylo, as well as, if I can get it to start, some music. We're still playing the Chrono Symphonic album from OC Remix, and we should be on CD 2 of the 2-album set, actually. So one thing that you may have noticed already is the map's updated. I spent some time just wandering around town to fully update the map for you guys, so you can see the town, basically. There really wasn't anything to see, but it looks nicer this way. Secondly, it's been a while. Since I've played, so I forget precisely anything that I may have done in between episodes at the end of the last recording session. I have a feeling I need to go through some scrolls one of these days. Just looking at these scrolls. I got a lot of scrolls. Ah, shoot. I thought I'd already done that, but I guess I haven't. Anyway, I'm just showing you guys where everyone's got equipped for now. Assuming it's different than at the end of last episode. We've also got Vala here. So she's pretty cool. One of our silver blades that we just got to join up. A pure fighter. And I know I memorized some spells. In fact, before I forget, let's have Goldbox Companion remember my selections. And I also know that we've recreated the staff of whatever it was called. You know, the plot staff that we had to do to get through some locked door, get rid of some ghost. You know how it is with stories. So I'm pretty sure what I was going to do, because I remember a little bit, was I was going to take our brave adventurers back into the mines, and somewhere in the mines, I think there was a teleporter that I found off camera but didn't enter, and I figure we should enter that before we completely ditch the mines forever. So, go to this central bit, and we travel to, shoot, was it 8 or 9 or something? I think it was 8. It's really hard to tell on the map here. Just a second. Why don't we look at our ever-handy PDF manual for the maps. Okay, so level 8, 82. Don't read anything there. Don't worry about it. There's where our teleporter is. And I know I was exploring all these, picking up the bits of the staff. These sorts of things, these guys. Pretty sure we got all this other stuff. Probably. And I just didn't go into there. So we're going to be right here. We need to go north and then basically straight west. I can do that. Can you guys do that with me? And then level 8 will be complete. And we can go down and go to level 9 where we haven't been yet. So let me just find our screen. Okay. So I said north. And a little bit of winding, and then just west. You crawl over the rubble. We have crawled over so much rubble. Probably the reason I haven't been playing this game in a while is because I'm really sick of the mines. I do apologize for you guys who've been waiting so long for this this episode. I'll just talk to these guys. It's fine. Ah, they attacked me anyway. You know, I do apologize for how long it's been, but I just needed a little bit of a break. This video series isn't proving. We're just going to delay, and then I can get out of the way. This series, for whatever reason, isn't proving extremely popular, and I just need a little bit of break from the mines. So I let people catch up if people were overwhelmed by the. Oh, sorry, no singing aloud. Why is my button not working? I have to reset up my media hotkeys on my keyboard. I'll do that later. But yeah, so it's not just because it's like a not terribly popular series. It's also because like I needed a little bit of a break from the mines, and you know, letting people catch up is probably a good idea, right? Why is fella able to move so far? I know why I'm able to move so far. Why are some of my other characters? He must have like boots of running or something. 12 movement is your standard maximum with no armor or really light armor. Fella's got 18. He must have some sort of magic gear. Yeah, backstab. Got one. See, I still kind of remember what I'm doing a little bit. These fights should be, like, totally easy. Well, you're not going to be able to get in there, Christina. Sorry. I don't think there's going to be any backstabs on this turn. No point wasting magic here, I don't think. Anyway, Margoyles and Gargoyles, they're not that dangerous. So there you go. Quick battle done. Yeah, unlike the previous games where you generally fought in an area for a while, and then after you'd done like 10 battles or something like that, enemies stopped spawning. In the mines, enemies just seem to spawn forever, and it just never ends. So, it gets pretty repetitive, and hopefully you guys... Well, you guys got a lot of it cut out, so I tried to help out a little bit on that side, but for me it was still very time-consuming, and we didn't really get a lot of experience out of it or anything either. Okay, there is a teleporter here, however, it appears to be malfunctioning. I'm pretty sure I left automatically last time. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to see what happens when we jump in. Maybe it doesn't even do anything. Every bone in your body shakes. Something else bad happens, then you are flattened against a wall. Oh, that's great. Everybody takes a bunch of damage, especially Pixel. Oh, and everybody else too, including me. Great! Actually, that's a ton of damage. It's like we got hit by a fireball, basically. Congratulations to the party got experience for being flattened like a pancake by going through a broken teleporter. When you peel yourself off the wall, you turn around, you realize that you are sharing the room with some Umber Hulks. They look hungry. Okay, well, it looks like I gotta level up. Yeah. I wonder if I've left it on champion mode by accident. That's a lot of Umber Hulks. Alright, we're gonna need some magic here. I think fireballs are in order, so Christina, you know, start us up. Shinga, you don't get fireballs. So you just help out. Oh, this is lightning bolt. Did I select the wrong thing? I meant fireball. Ah, getting old. Alright, well, this will hit some of them. Good damage. If that had been a fireball, that would have been awesome. Alright, so, you know how it goes. Oh, I didn't really have a good reason for moving him closer. Fireball, that's what I want to cast. I guess there is like a, oops. That was a big mistake, actually. Now I can't cast. Ah, I forgot about the way they control... So I thought I was out of his reach there. You know what I mean. Alright, well, we're not off to a great start against the Umber Hulks, basically, is what I'm trying to say. They need to get fireballed. And they need to get fireballed now. That's no good. This will hit a lot of them, though. Not a lot of damage. I mean, 39 is an okay roll, I think. It's just a lot of them got their saving throw to take half damage. Maybe Pixel with another fireball can help out. Fella, I don't think you get fireballs, no. Maybe one day. You get Flame Strike, that's pretty cool. I suppose I should have, like, buffed up before this fight. This is a tough fight. Let's see. Oh, this guy's almost dead. Okay, you should kill him. There you go. Alright, and then Pixel. Let's just keep the AoE burning strong, basically. That's some good damage there. I like that. Alright, good. We've killed 3 or 4 of them. I don't think they've managed to gaze anyone into confusion status yet, which is the one I'm worried about. Alright, Shinga. Do your paladin / war cleric thing. Fella, you should be getting 2 attacks this round. Yeah. Vala might always get 2 attacks. Alright, let's start mopping these guys up. I, on the other hand, should have had a fireball last time. I'm going to make up for it now. Sorry about that, everybody. I was supposed to fireball these guys last round. There we go. There, I got myself 3 kills. I feel like I've contributed now. Uh-oh. Sarius got... I don't know if that's paralyzed or, like, blinded or whatever. He used one of my magic items on Vala. That's not very nice at all. Do I have to kill her? I really hope I don't have to kill her to get out of this battle. I think we do, actually. Okay, what is going on? So, an Umber Hulk Berserk / confused Sarius, who used one of his magic items to confuse Vala, who is now fighting us. This is dumb. This is just dumb. Do we have, like, Dispel? Some cleric's gotta have Dispel magic. I don't want to kill her. Christina, maybe you've got it. It's probably like level 3. Yeah, there we go. Alright, maybe this will finish it up. Okay, I think that cured her of, yeah, okay, good. So, Dispel did its job. It's a good thing to have. Oops, I actually meant to not continue battle there. You gotta forgive me. Like I said, I haven't played in a while, so... There we go. Don't continue battle. That was a lot of Umber Hulks. So, okay, the first thing we're gonna do here is a little bit of healing. That was a tough fight. So, Shinga... You know, one of these things you haven't had a chance to do is show off your Lay on Hands ability here. So I want you to heal Sarius with your magic fingers. Look at that. That's pretty good. You can do that once per day. Cure is cure disease, and that you can only do that once in a while, too. Okay, now let's go magic cast. You've also got a little bit of light wound healing. We'll just start with the people with pretty low HP. Spend some light wounds on them to... spend some curing of light wounds on them to try. We just had a +2 and a +1 out of 8 for cure light wounds. And then another +1. Pixel just doesn't want to get healed. He does not have clerical magic himself. Christina has some. Oh, I definitely need some healing. Why am I healing these other folks? There we go. That was a good +8. And that's a +7. So I'm in a good range now. Sarius. Oh yeah, I've got some cures as well. Here we go. Pixel, you're... There we go. See, I'm much better at magic. Don't worry about that +1. That doesn't count. Okay, well, we're probably in the range of relatively safe. I think most of the damage we took was from the fireball and then Vala hitting our friends. So, that's been covered. Let's save it. And let's try to figure out where we are. I don't know for sure, but we got teleported somewhere. I'm not sure if we're still on floor 8 or if we... Well, the map is updating. It looks like we're on floor 1, but I don't think that's possible. So maybe we're on floor 9 or 10 or something, because the map is updating. And I'm pretty sure the map was finished for floor 8. You notice it has become deathly quiet. That's probably bad. I think I should heal up or something? Or, well, continue healing up or buff up. I'll tell you what, we'll put on a bless. Everyone's blessed, and we'll throw on a prayer as well. Those are my 2 go-to easy buffs for everybody. Protection from evil is pretty good too, I guess. Put it on myself. Alright. Lots of people protected from evil, and we got some extra stats. You know, I may have done that for nothing. It doesn't last very long. Oh, these guys don't count. It's just Gargoyles. Well, maybe... Who are you? Tell truth, lie, or attack, or flee. Well, I am here to kill you. I'll help you, Meteor Maker. Did you guys notice the little pause there in the dialogue? That was awesome. Alright. Well, there's quite a few gargoyles. Not that bad, though. I wonder if I still have our bless effects on. I think our Thaco is low because prayer and bless are still active. There is a way to check. Is there? No, we don't want to change the game speed. Game speed's already pretty fast. I thought there was a way to check if there was spell effects in effect while you're in battle. Maybe there isn't. I think that's one of the things Goldbox Companion might have been working on, so that it would show, you know, symbols for blessing and all that stuff. You could probably use the symbols from Icewind Dale and Baldur's Gate or something. And then you'd be able to see if you're under spell effects, which would be really nice. Here, you know what? I actually not sure if this will work. I'll throw in a Stinking Cloud. Can't cast it very far. Ha! It works on gargoyles. That's actually quite hilarious for me. Alright, so... the Eye of Charming. Those are interesting. What we want to do here is... unequip those and equip the super bow. And then we can do some ranged attacks here. We can just do a ranged kill, seeing as it's automatic. There's another one for a ranged kill. The ones that are choking but not... well, the ones that are coughing but not choking, they should still have a 4 penalty to their armor class, which does make it much easier for us to hit them. I'll just relax back here, it's fine. I'm actually quite impressed by how effective our my one spell has been here. We've got 3 of them basically one shot. 4 of them. You just wait there, fella. If this cloud is that dangerous, I'm not moving my guys into it. That would be suicide. I would say like over half of the enemy gargoyles, which you would expect would be immune to gas attacks, basically just destroyed by the level 2 magic spell. Pretty awesome. Alright, it's not like you get a lot of experience. They're pretty low-level dudes. You find the magical item that generates the barrier and destroy it. Sure, what barrier are you talking about, game? Okay, well, we're on level 9. The game has solved that. You didn't move. So we started on the north side of this floor. Let me just have a look at the map and see how much more there is for us to do here. So floor 9 is on the side. We must have been T for teleport spot or something. Yeah, back over here. That was pretty cool. So there's some stuff over this way. Some gargoyles and stuff. I don't know. Should we explore all this stuff? It's just a bunch of monsters. Yeah, so this was the event. There was some sort of magical force. We must have... this might have been like a fight that if you'd run away, you still couldn't escape. Or something. Oh! If we hadn't destroyed that artifact, we couldn't have used the wheel lift to come to floor 9, maybe? I never tried, so I didn't actually notice. But now that we destroyed the artifact, we can use the lift to get down here normally. Okay, well, let's, I think all that's on this floor is just groups of monsters. 92, 93, 94 are all just monster encounters. And I think B, C, and U is for Umber Hulks. B is for, like, block rubble or something. J is for jewels. Like, most of the stuff on this floor is just garbage. I'll clear out a couple Gargoyle groups just 'cause, but, to be honest, we should probably just go back to town and, heal up and all that business. In fact, let's just save it before I somehow randomly get killed. So I'm gonna go west first. There we go. Blocked by a group of monster guards. Sure. We'll deal with these guys. The only way I know how to deal with monsters. Oh, they even had a single basilisk. Maybe he'll kill me or something crazy. Well, it did a lot of damage. It's not quite as cool as the insta-kill, Smoking Cloud, but It's pretty good, right? Not bad. Alright, we're just gonna make a line here and let them come at us, I think. Well, I was expecting a little bit better. My defensive line didn't really work that well. Don't worry about it, Christina, though. You're safe. You'll be safe. Get that guy off with arrows. I'll just relax for a bit. Yeah, I did enough damage with my fireball. These Gargoyles are going down fast. Yeah, we got a back attack, even if it wasn't a full-on backstab. Ooh, the Basilisk tried to gaze. That's a little bit scary. I kind of forgot about that. He could have possibly turned someone to stone. So, let's make sure he's dead. Alright. Maybe a little bit sloppy because we had the chance to get stoned, which would have sucked. But otherwise, that was a fine little battle. And we'll go to the other side, back east. And just another quick... Just because these are event battles rather than something else. I've got Ice Storms. I'm out of Fireballs, but Ice Storms are okay. They're not as good, but the damage and the AoE is a little bit lackluster. But, you know, we'll take that, right? Aw, they snuck through my line. There we go, the line is back. Shinga, you finish him. There you go. I suppose at this point I could probably just put it on quick battle if I wanted. Oh, you can hit him from there. That's not bad. Shinga paid for that hit, though. That Gargoyle meant business. I don't know which ones are stronger, Gargoyles or Gargoyles. Whoa! Whoa, what? Vala? She must have a silver shield. It's a silver shield. That was awesome. I guess we should buy some shields for everybody. Actually, I don't think we can get silver shields of our own. At least, like, not from a store. That was great, though. I need to look at her inventory to see what did that. Okay. Yeah, it must have just been the silver shield. Remember, I gave her that magical shield to see if that would be better. But no, the silver shield was awesome. Well, I'm glad the Basilisk targeted her, actually. She's taking a lot of damage now, but I think this is our last fight, then we'll go back to town. I'll get myself a level up, we'll have a little party. You know how it is. I should have used some more magic on this fight, I guess. Here, I'll go help out. There you go. I helped. Well, we could probably get a backstab if I really wanted to go mess around, but we'll just shoot the thing made of stone with some arrows. Alright. We're good. We're good. We've got another 1,000 experience, no treasure. Let's get out of here. So, to the surface. Actually, not where I meant to go. Oops. We want to go to the temple level and south. Yeah. See, I forgot. The quickest way back to town is to just go through this temple and take the teleporter. It's actually quite the maze if you go to the surface and try to walk back normally. There we go. At least I mostly remember how to get here quick. No, wrong way. Top left is the one to get back to town. Good, and from here, we can rest and do a fix. I Gets everybody healed, and I also feel no guilt about using the restore command or restore spell command. Because you could just spend as long as you wanted to rest up here and it really wouldn't matter at all. It wouldn't cost you a thing. So with that, I think I'll be getting myself a level up. I am prepared. Train me, master. Except I am the master. Wonder how many HP I'll get. 78, go train. Level up in clericking. I got 1 extra HP. That's pretty amazing. That's to go from level 10 to level 11 cleric. Well, the good news is it gets me some more spells, I'm sure. Be resolute on your path. A victory is a victory for this town. Thanks, buddy. I don't think we got any magic items, but I did manage to get that level up, so, you know, we accomplished something. We explored a teleporter that was horrible and broke a magical artifact so we can use the elevator better. So, memorize, you can see, oh look, we got new tier of clerical spells. I can now learn heal and harm, level 6 cleric. There is level 7 cleric spells, I think. Looks like there's another slot for more cleric numbers. If I remember correctly, heal will only heal, well, just like all the healing spells, heals an adjacent unit, only an adjacent unit, can't be ranged. And heal, I believe, is a full HP, so like if Shinga was at like 1 HP, this would bring him up to 100 and... Actually, I don't think it takes you to full, but it will take him to like 138 or 139 or something, very close to full. Harm is kind of the reverse. You cast on an enemy and it takes them from whatever they currently are to like 1, 2, or 3 HP. Something like that anyway. So I'll certainly memorize heal, because it's probably a lot more useful than a 1 damage spell. Heal could really save someone's life. Back at the level 3 spells that are clerical. Dispel magic seems like it might be more and more useful as enemies start casting stuff on us. And then, I mean, it's nice to have some blesses and stuff, but cure light wounds is kind of your standard heal up a little bit. I don't know, I guess I could pick up a resist cold or another detect magic. I almost never use the cause light wound type spells. They're like adjacent only, they're not ranged, so it's not that great. Tell you what, I'll pick up a resist cold just in case we fight some like white dragons or something that can use ice breath. You never know, I guess. And I'll memorize those. We'll do a little bit of a rest just to show you how you do it normally, instead of just doing it the automatic way. And now I got lots of spells. I've actually got 2 resist cold, so I got more than I need of that for sure. But yeah, I think we did good. We had a little bit of fun getting back into it. Oh, I forgot to check before I end the episode. We want magic. No, we want alter level is difficulty level. Yeah, I have it on champion still. I'll tell you what, guys. I'll leave it on, you know, hard mode for now. I think this just means the battles have more enemy groups in random groups than normal, but that gets us more experience. And the battles have been pretty easy in this game, in my opinion, so I think that's okay. Alright, let's save it. And next time we will go to level 10 in the mines, and that should be the end of the mines finally. I know we're nearly there, guys. We're almost out of it. Maybe we can get some treasure. Oh, also, I promise I will spend a little bit of time in between episodes going through these scrolls and selling them or dropping them off if it's spells I've already got. Like, it's going to be a lot of fiddly work. I need to trade them around, give them to a mage, ready them, use them, go, well, I'd like to hold on to mass invisibility until I'm a level 7 mage, like level 7 magic. So I can't get rid of that scroll. And then I go to this scroll and go, power word stun. Well, I want to keep that. And then I got to go to this one and go, yeah, delayed blast fireball. We totally need that. So I can't sell that. And 2 mass invisibilities, right? Well, I don't need 2. I should give one of these to one of my other mages so they can learn it eventually. I don't think there's anywhere that I can just store items in this game. Like, there's a vault to store money. In case you guys are wondering, how much money have we got? Oh, it stores items too? Well, there you go. I have a plan. I can deposit scrolls that I can't learn yet here, and that'll actually clear up a lot. Ah, silly me. Pool our money and see how much we've got. Withdraw. So we've currently got 81,000 platinum, 1,000 gems, 95 jewels. The gold is, I think, 5 to 1. I think it's 5 gold per every platinum, so it doesn't matter that much. But we are ridiculously wealthy, which is as it should be, of course. So, yeah, actually, then I know what I'm going to do. I'll store some scrolls that we can use later to scribe spells, and I will sell the ones that are useless. There you go. Alright, I'll see you guys next episode. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed and are enjoying the music. And hope you're excited to be back. I'm probably going to be releasing these once every 2 days instead of every day, so that it doesn't clog up the channel too much. Like I said, the Silver Blade videos aren't getting a ton of views. And as much as I'm enjoying the game, it's just not very popular, because I guess it's too old of a game for some people. But I'll keep going. I hate to quit a series in the middle of it, so we'll make it to the end. If you're one of the heroes, you know, let me know specifically if you've got requests for your hero, stuff you want them doing, or learning, or being. And if you're not one of the main heroes, I don't know, feel free to stop by and say hi. Thanks for watching, folks. Hope you've enjoyed, and have a great day.